Paul McCartney's Press to Play sucks. It is, for me, right now, the worst Paul McCartney album. And what an idiot. Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Today I am reviewing and ranking Paul McCartney's Press to Play. I have a confession to make. Because I'm doing this reviewing and ranking series, I listened to Press to Play again last night. As you saw there, I did a video a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, for my Does This Album Suck series. And so I listened to Press to Play then for the very first time all the way through. And as you can see, I said it sucked. Last night, I listened to the album again, all the way through. And I really liked it. But that shows you too, I'll start making excuses for myself. But it does show you too how listening to something for the first time or second time, you might not like it, but give it another chance and you might like it. And when I do this series, Does This Album Suck? I'm actually hoping that it doesn't suck, even though I think it's more entertaining if, at the end I say it sucks and ha ha ha, it's a more entertaining video possibly. But when I released it, I was kind of surprised at the comments. A lot of people actually enjoyed the album, and I was kind of taken aback with, some of the comments. And also when I was listening to the album, and I've mentioned before, I'm checking Rate Your Music, where fans comment on all the albums, and I was reading a lot of positive reviews for it. But still, I made up my own mind, and I said the album sucked. But it don't suck anymore, people. So, I don't have the actual CD, but I am going to get it, although I'm hoping, it at some point becomes part of the archive collection. So, it came out in 1986, and I'll start with the production. The production is very 80s, maybe because it was recorded in 1986. But it was, I don't know. I even listened to it again this morning on Spotify. I went through each song saying, yeah, I do like it. I wasn't just smoking something funny last night. So the production was good. It was a 7 out of 10. It's got your typical 80s production. And just a few days ago, I was reading a review with Eric Stewart, who wrote some of the songs for Press to Play, and it played on other albums of his at that time. And sadly, he was fired during Press to Play. But I was reading the interview, and he was bashing the album, saying that when he left, the producer that they got, Hugh, I forget his last name at the moment, but he basically ruined the songs. For instance, he put horns on Stranglehold. And, he's entitled to his opinion because, I even said for the Does the Album Suck? When I was reviewing it for the first time, I thought the production sucked. But last night, I enjoyed the horns in Stranglehold. And the other quick thing about the interview, it was nice to know that Eric Stewart and Paul McCartney got along afterwards, and he's been out to dinner with Paul and everything, so everything's good with that relationship. But it's still sad that he was let go, because he's a very talented guy. I love 10cc. So, okay, back to the production. I'm all over the place because I'm excited. The production is a 7. The album cover, it's kind of like Sparks introducing Sparks. It's like a classy, kind of doing a 50s film kind of image, and I like it. It's a 8 out of 10. The lyrics are actually, they're kind of different. Some of them are a little, they're original, but some of them are a little on the wacky side. But I enjoyed them, and I was even, I don't always, but I was checking them online to make sure, you know, I heard what I heard. And I give the lyrics an 8 out of 10. He was actually trying with the lyrics, so props to him. My favorite song, it was actually hard to choose, believe it or not. And I chose Only Love Remains, who I know that some of you had mentioned in the comment section when I did the Does the Album Suck? And it finally hit me what a lovely song it is. My least favorite song, but I still like it, is Pretty Little Head. I had to choose one. And the overall album rating now is a B+. Sorry. So I'll quickly go through the songs and then I'll shut up. Stranglehold, great opening track. I think I did actually like it on the first listen, but I like it even more now. Like, I've heard it 3 or 4 times now. Really like it. Good Times Coming, Feel the Sun. I love it. I love both songs now. Talk More Talk I love. Footprints I love. Only Love Remains, my favorite song. Press. I've always loved the song Press, you know, when the video came out, when this album was released, and it's never been one of my favorite Paul McCartney songs, but I've always really liked the song. I think it's really catchy. Pretty Little Head is great. Move Over Busker, very catchy. That's the thing last night, the melodies. I was hooked in with the melodies. Paul is a master at writing melodies. And so all of the melodies finally got into my head. Angry, I actually enjoyed that the very first time I heard it. And Phil Collins, and Pete Townsend plays guitar, but Phil Collins plays drums on that track, and I was just reading, when I was looking at the lyrics for Angry, and I see this little blurb by Phil Collins saying that he played on the track. It's not one of Paul's, it's not a very good song or whatever, you know, kind of putting it down. And Paul's vocals on Angry are just superb. I love it. I love the song, like I said, right away. And However Absurd is a great closing track. I'm just kind of, I'm actually, like last night, by the end of the album, I was happy. It's like, oh my God, I actually enjoy this. I definitely love it more than, say, Pipes of Peace. Pipes of Peace, I've tried and tried and tried. It's always going to be one of my least favorite Paul McCartney albums, for sure. But it's a different story now with Press to Play. So, in my rankings as of today, Press to Play goes between his debut album McCartney and Tug of War. Yes, I actually like, you know, not the production so much, but I like the songs more than most of the songs on Tug of War. So it goes to number 9 in my rankings. And I would love your thoughts on Press to Play. And I understand, you know, there's going to still be some of you out there that think it's his worst album or it's not a very good album. But give it another chance or two. Because seriously, the songs are excellent. Or at least very, very good. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.